2NURFM News for our sponsor, Cartier Jewellery. Always unique, always quality. Toronto Town Square.
It's 1 o'clock. Good afternoon. I'm Belinda De Lasheras with 2NURFM Hunter News. Labor has taken aim at the state government for announcing security upgrades at several Newcastle train stations in spite of plans to mothball them. Wickham and Civic stations have now been added to a list of sites set to receive $20 million in new CCTV, lighting and additional fencing to boost safety and deter intruders. It's despite the government already installing barriers and 24-hour surveillance at the sites. Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe says it's an unnecessary cash splash.
This government's wasting $20 million upgrading lighting and safety on many stations, including Wickham and Civic, which they're saying today they're going to demolish Civic stations. It's absolutely ridiculous. They should be putting this money into railway stations that actually exist and will continue to operate.
But Newcastle Liberal candidate Karen Howard says it's crucial the stations remain secure while they're vacant.
It's very important that they're maintained in a secure and safe manner to prevent anybody gaining access after hours or over night time that shouldn't be there. I think it's gross negligence not to spend the money that's needed to keep them safe. I understand it will be modest investment in them, and there are many other stations around the state that will be receiving their share of the $20 million.
Newcastle residents are accusing the state government of attempting to distract from the chaos surrounding the heavy rail line by releasing its new plans to rejuvenate the town today. The plans include transforming Newcastle train station into a marketplace, as well as replacing Civic Station with a new park. The Hunter Concerned Citizens Group's David Blythe says he's tired of the government misleading the public.
That it seems to be a process that's done in secrecy, which pretends to be public, but is blatantly not public. There's been a series of consultancy meetings over time, and the people who have gone to some of these consultancy meetings have been very definitely chosen from applicants to ensure the result.
However, the Hunters Business Chamber insists the release of the plan has made it clear the long-awaited developments are finally underway. They believe the announcement is a great step forward for the revitalisation of the city, making it an attractive destination for visitors, business and future residents. The state opposition has challenged the Baird government to publicly release full plans for the Maitland hospital site on the back of confirmation the facility is set to close. It had allegedly been promised the hospital would remain open. However, plans for a new health service at Medford have prompted fears the site will be shut off and sold to developers. But Maitland Liberal candidate Steve Thompson says the new hospital will cater to a range of community needs.
Maitland Hospital has been around forever. And over the years, it's had millions of dollars spent on it, upgrading it. We're talking about building a brand new state-of-the-art facility that will enable us to deliver far more services and in a position in the Hunter Valley where it's accessible for patients and for staff.
Bar, Dixon Park and Merewether beaches have been forced to close today following rough weather and yet another round of shark sightings. It comes after a surfer in his 30s was reportedly bitten by a small shark at Merewether Beach last night, suffering minor injuries to his hand. An ambulance wasn't called to the scene, while a 6-foot shark was spotted off Bar Beach this morning by a lifeguard patrolling waters on a jet ski. The Hunter Expressway has reportedly opened up a number of development opportunities in the Hunter. The $1.7 billion project has shifted focus to towns such as Kurri Kurri, with new urban release areas such as Cliffley, Avery's Village and Huntley opening. Insight Planning Director Stephen Leithley says urban growth is increasing in surrounding areas.
Historically, over time, wherever there's major transport routes, that's where urban growth has occurred. What I would predict will be the most successful out of the lot will be Huntley. They're constructing major infrastructure there at the moment and building the first stages. I think once people can actually see and feel exactly what's there, it'll attract a lot of people.
In finance, the All Ords is up 13.7 points at 57.78 and $1 Australian dollar is buying 78.26 US cents. Now with sport, Georgia Moylan.
New Jets skipper Taylor Regan is urging his teammates to do better for Newcastle tonight when the side takes on Brisbane at Hunter Stadium. The 26-year-old will be hoping to make a statement in his first match at the helm, replacing cast-off Q Leans among 5 senior players axed by owner Nathan Tinkler amid the club's financial and competition woes. He'll join Ben Kennedy and Jacob Pepper in a 3-way captaincy rotation. Korean left-back Lee Ki-ji is unlikely to play as he awaits his visa user clearance, while fellow new signings Travis Cooper and Jesse Van Straten are expected on the bench. Meanwhile, the Jets have finalised the appointment of their new chief executive Mitchell Murphy, former Football Federation Victoria CEO. Murphy will commence with the club on the 16th of February. And Tinkler is hoping the club can start fresh and has reportedly begun clearing his debts today, paying off up to $500,000 to a variety of creditors, partners and organisations. And the Knights' lower grade trials are set to kick off this weekend with the National Youth and New South Wales Cup sides to face Canterbury at Belmore Sports Ground tomorrow afternoon. That's sport. I'm Georgia Moylan.
2 in your RFM News Time is 1:05.